Hola amigos y amigas. This is the fourth installment of the portrait in airbrush. Today we are working on the background. We are going to be going over things such as the paint, the distance the airbrush needs to be from the surface, how many layers until you get to the final layer, and how to create a nice even coat of paint. So I am very excited to get to this fourth installment. Also, today is a very big day for my channel. It's the first time I'm going to be doing lessons in both English and Spanish. So this is very exciting for me, and I look forward to doing both English and Spanish tutorials. There's not going to be different, so basically there's going to be, let's say, pastel portrait demonstration. There'll be one video in English, it'll say English version, another will say Spanish version. So let's get to it. As you can see, I am maybe about 4 to 6 inches away from the surface with the airbrush, and I'm also doing a very light pass of the airbrush color. I'm not going over it too dark for two reasons. First one is you just want to establish the color, and the second reason is you don't want to overload the wetness of the paint on the surface, which can in turn stain the surface. So you definitely do not want to do that. And of course, since we have the frisket film covering the hair, the face, and the shoulder, you can be pretty free with the application of the airbrush paint. So don't worry about that. And you see now I'm beginning my second coat. Again, very lightly, about 4 to 6 inches away from the surface with the airbrush, and not getting too wet. That is the secret of getting smooth, even coats of paint, especially in a background. It's very important. Don't worry, if there's ever an imperfection, you could always use a razor blade to go ahead and lightly scrape that away. When I say lightly, I mean very lightly. And then when you go over it, it's like it was never there. You just don't want to scratch the surface too much. So you can see now I'm actually applying the third layer very lightly, just as the first and the second, still 4 to 6 inches away from the surface. But as you can see, by being consistent in the way I'm spraying it, it's getting darker and more even as time goes by. I like to use a damp paper towel very lightly to clean the frisket, so this way you can see what's underneath. You do want to keep that clean. Make sure the paper towel is not too wet, and then just in case, I'll wipe away with a dry paper towel. So this way you can still see the artwork underneath, and also helps you to see the borders between the frisket and the image that you're protecting. Okay, so this is it for this particular lesson in the portrait in airbrush. After we finish this background, we're going to go further into the darks, the midtones, and the lights in the actual face of Carolina. We are also going to gradually work detail, fixing the edge work, not relying so much on the frisket film as you go further into the painting. So please guys, like and subscribe. It's very important. The more likes and subscribers I have, the better I'll be able to do more of these. So help me out, and I can continue helping you guys out if you want to see more videos like this. I studied at the National Academy School of Fine Arts, High School of Art and Design, Rowan University, Long Island University. I studied with some very famous teachers, both in pastel, oil painting, airbrush, you name it. I want to continue doing this for you. So remember, like and subscribe if you want to continue seeing these.